What is up, guys? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, got a cool video for you. Gonna have a bunch of cool knife videos coming up for you. I've been at my brother's house over Thanksgiving, and he's got a lot of cool knives that are different from knives I have. But excuse me, I picked this up. Actually, I bought this for him. He paid for it, but I picked it up for him on my way to see him. So this is the Microtech Dirac double edge blue. He's got a bunch. He's a huge fan of out the fronts, and you know I love my Microtech Ultratech. So, but here I have never handled the Dirac before. So I was on my way here to Iowa and swung by and picked it up at Omaha Knife in Omaha, Nebraska. Actually, technically they're in La Vista, but typical Microtech. There's their numbering, the born on date, and what makes this different is kind of not real comparison, but here's a Combat Troodon, and see how Microtech puts their buttons usually on the side of the handle. Well, on the Dirac, it's on the flat of the handle, and you can see ever so slightly the sides of the handle is rounded, and it's just a super nice. Let me grab an Ultratech. So you can kind of see for size comparison, which I don't usually do size comparisons, but on these Microtechs, I think it's kind of important because they make a couple different versions in different sizes. So here is an Ultratech. If you can see the size difference, there they are. There's an Ultratech, and with the blade out, get my hand stabbed. So blade out, there it is against an Ultratech. Quite a bit smaller. It's more along the lines of this is the UTX 85. Almost the same size knife. You can get in there and see. So I would really compare it to a UTX 85, except they're a little, to me, it's a little thinner. I mean, it's not much, but it is. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the way it's shaped. To me, it feels thinner, but it could just be the way you see how the Ultratech is more of a rectangle, even though it's got some rounded sides here. The Dirac is rounded all the way this way. And for some reason, that rounding and this button, where they've positioned the button here, honestly, it's a really super comfortable knife. I think if you know with Microtechs, I don't know, the button up here, just the way it's positioned, it can kind of wear on your thumb from time to time. But here, it's much easier to kind of get your thumb if you want to hit it back here. I don't know. You have to hold one, I think, yourself to appreciate the Dirac. The size is perfect. Like I said, it's that UTX 85 size. So if you want something a little bit smaller than an Ultratech, this is a perfect size, and it's got a little bit different clip on it. See, guys, it's got a kind of a deep carry clip to where, and I've never really seen that on a Microtech before. See, their other clips are like this, and this one's got a deep carry, which is which is really different. Then, like I said, it's a different knife than an Ultratech. You get that same satisfying feeling of a Microtech. The firing, you know it's gonna fire every time. Come on, guys. Microtechs are known for, for their OTFs. They're reliable. They fire. When you push the button, you know it's going to open and close. They're super easy to clean. They send instructions. You blow some compressed air in here, blow out the gunk, throw some rem oil in, and you're good to go. Like with all their knives, it comes with, this is the double edge Dirac, and it's in 204p. So I love their blades. I love those holds. The designs are just they're just, Microtech offers a lot of varieties and options. Lots, and I mean, pretty much any color you want if you can find it. Pretty much any blade configuration, double edge, Tontos, whatever you want. I don't think you can go wrong with a OTF from Microtech. And I think the Dirac, this is just me, but this feels and looks more like a gentleman's OTF. It's a size that's not gonna freak people out. And I don't know, it just looks more softened than an Ultratech. That's just my opinion. This looks more like a gentleman's knife, where this looks more like a tactical knife, if that makes any kind of sense. I mean, come on, and then you pull out a double-edged blade, and like, people freak out. But it's really, I don't know, my Ultratech is double edge, and you really got to be careful when you grip down on it, because running your thumb up over that blade. Well, I mean, if you're just doing simple cuts, the thumb ramp here on the switch, it really gives you good handle on good position and good control of this double-edged blade. So like I said, this is my brother's. He had never seen one. I'd never seen one. The knife shop had one, so I picked it up for him on the way here. I'm really impressed. I think this is a knife I'm going to want to get into my collection, because it is that perfect size for EDC, where for an OTF you can whip it out and people don't freak out. I've got another some more Microtechs here to show you that I think you're really going to dig. But let me know what you guys think of the Dirac. Have you held one yet? Have you checked them out? To me personally, it's right now, out of all the Microtechs I've held, might be my favorite for not for work. For work, I want something with a little bit bigger handle I can grab onto. But for every day, for an OTF, I really dig it. So, let me know what you guys think. Have you held one? Do you own one? Would you consider it? Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.